So he had a green set of rears on the back, and he's got used fronts. Uses all of the road coming out of turn 12. There wasn't a skerrick of road left there. That left-hand mirror almost rubbed on the fence for Waters to finish this lap off. And we're unable to give you the first sector there at the moment, but that lap time just hasn't come up properly for us at this point to give you a marker.
He had a third and got on the podium again on Friday, the second successive race meeting where he's been on the podium. Ran 6th yesterday, strongly inside that top 10, and that's vaulted him further up that championship order. He stands on those big AP Racing brakes into turn 2, Mark.
He's done a nice job down there, and he's also done a nice job to get through qualifying, because we understand that he's got 4 brand new tyres, 4 green tyres to commence the lap. Anton's been very good around here. He's made 12 of the last 14 shootouts. And it looks like he started the lap very aggressively. Uses all of the curb there at turn 5. This is this great curb section off 6. Big slide, uses all of the road, gets it back over to the right, and uses an aggressive line across the inside curb for 7 and 8. And I love this section here, this bump. Turn 10. A lot of steering wheel work there, Neil, to get through there. Hopefully, without making contact with that left-hand fence. It's very marginal.
40% of the lap wide open throttle around here. 46% of the lap you spend turning. You can see all the wheel work going on there for Anton around the back of the circuit. 26 gear changes. It's a frantic 72 odd seconds around here to stitch together the ideal lap. Plucking gears on the run towards the control line. We're still blinded for times, unfortunately, folks, but Anton Di Pasquale completes his lap. Into the final corner for him, chasing that 13.2 that Anton was kind enough to read out to us. The margin he's got is 7/100ths of a second, and Kai's number at the end is a 13.7.
13.72. It's quite hook up. All good, mate. All good learning.
Pace back up to more than 205 kilometres an hour on the run here to turn 11.
Battling to get it stopped. It's hard to get it in there. He turns it, and then he had to turn away from the corner because it started to lock the rears, and he had to capture the slide at that point.
But he's within shouting distance of the number that was achieved by Anton Di Pasquale on the sector splits here. It is going to be close, pending how strong he is out of the final sector. It had a little bit of wheel spin when he launched it, and he drops into position number 3. Anton stays on the provisional pole.
So currently going to scales, down the scales.
Minimise the amount of oversteer. You can hear him being very cautious with the application of the throttle through turn 12. Turns it into 13. Nicely done. Good modulation on the way out of there to control the wheel spin. And a 13.89. It's not a bad job on a used tyre, comparing it to his teammate. So remember, Mostert with a 13.6. Mid-sector, very fast. In fact, it's the fastest so far. So he's been able to capitalise. By the time the balance comes back to him, he's been able to use that to good effect. Can he get it stopped? A little bit of a squirmy entry into the final corner. Makes the apex nicely. Comes off the corner with not too much wheel spin. And we'll give you that number now, a 13.61. That puts him into P3.
And a laser focus here as he starts to think about how he aims up for the braking area at turn 2. Gets the green flag, and his Boost Mobile hot lap is underway.
And with those 4 green tyres, it's always hard just to commit yourself properly to the first corner, which is essentially the braking area through the kink, braking area, over the bumpy braking area, into turn 2. Got it in there, fired over the inside curve. Looked like it commenced the lap very well. And the opening number is the best by a mile. 21.6 is a 10th.5 better than the best we've seen.
Chunky gain on Anton. Very fast in the first sector. We get an understanding of what it looks like in the second sector. How's the dance that it had going on the run there? Unbelievable into 7. Pushing super hard, right out on the concrete apron.
This is a good lap. Very, very good lap.
26.5 mid-sector for him, so car number 88 owns both sectors so far. Just kisses that concrete verge on the left-hand side of the road, and it's got the slide going to the point where it almost wiped the wall through 12 into the final corner and on target to potentially snatch away the top number here if this final sector looks as good as the first 2. He's chasing Di Pasquale, but not for long. He's done a 12.9. The first of the cars that have done a 12. He did a 12.78 to get into the shootout. He's just done a 12.95. 6.5, and we've just seen a 6.7 posted by Randle. So he's still in this game at the moment, but not threatening the peak number achieved by Brock Feeney. Out of the final corner. Nice, smooth exit. No evidence of wheel spin or sliding there, and he drops it into position number 4, currently on the second row of the grid, which he's done here before. Considering the condition of the tyre, he's 2/10 away in the mid-sector from Brock Feeney. That's not a bad performance as he ranges up into the final corner here.
Nice job there too. You can just hear that exit, just a little bit of wheel spin off the exit curb. This is his 80th shootout. Very experienced, and a 13.44 for Will Davison.
Brock Feeney, he's done a 21.7. He's about a tenth and a fraction away from Feeney at the first marker.
And we understand that he's got 3 brand new tyres on, so he's left a used tyre on the unloaded side right front. The rest of the tyres are green. We'll give you the next marker now. Just listening to the throttle application coming out of turn 9. Great corner, that one there. And the mid-sector is only about a tenth away from Feeney. But I think this one of Feeney's is going to prevail, Neil, because right now at the second cumulative, he's not quite there unless he does a remarkable job off this final corner. Gets it turned nicely, makes the apex, uses all of the road, and has very little wheel spin. So nice finish to the lap, but it puts him into P2.
Brock Feeney gets the Boost Mobile pole, and that brings up a nice round number, 10 of those in 2025.